Welcome to Stamps Old World UK, the channel dedicated to exploring classic postage stamps, their deep historical roots, and their true market value in today's dollars. In this video, we now turn our attention to one of the most famous and historically important stamps ever issued by the United States, the 5-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp, a true cornerstone of world philately and a stamp that every serious collector dreams of owning. This remarkable stamp belongs to the early period of American postage and features a detailed engraved portrait of Benjamin Franklin, honoring his role as the first Postmaster General of the United States and one of the most influential figures in American history. Unlike later mass-produced stamps, this issue represents the birth of organized postal systems in the United States, making it far more than just a collectible. It is a tangible piece of history. The 5-cent Franklin stamp is easily recognized by its brown to reddish-brown color, elegant oval portrait frame, and bold U.S. Post Office inscription at the top. The denomination 5 cents is prominently displayed at the bottom corners, emphasizing its higher postal value compared to the 1 cent and half-cent issues. The engraving quality is exceptional, with fine lines and shading that reflect the craftsmanship of 19th century printing techniques. When we talk about the market value today in US dollars, this stamp stands in a very different category from lower denomination Franklin issues. Due to its age, limited production compared to later stamps, and strong collector demand, values can vary widely. A heavily used example with clear wear, trimmed margins, or strong cancellation marks may still be worth $3,000 to $6,000 in today's market, depending on overall appearance and authenticity. A stamp in good condition with 4 visible margins, a clear portrait, and no major damage typically sells in the range of $8,200 to $13,000. These examples are actively traded at auctions and remain highly desirable for collectors building classic US or world stamp collections. If the stamp is in very fine to extremely fine condition, showing strong original color, sharp details, and well-balanced margins, the value rises dramatically. In today's collector market, such examples can command prices from $15,000 to over $25,000, especially when accompanied by professional certification. Eye appeal plays a major role at this level, and even small differences in centering or color can significantly affect price. Unused or mint condition 5-cent Benjamin Franklin stamps are exceptionally rare and are considered major philatelic treasures. A genuine mint example with original gum, no repairs, and verified authenticity can sell for $55,000 to well over $100,000, depending on condition and provenance. These stamps are usually found only in high-end auctions or major private collections. One of the most important factors when dealing with this stamp is authentication. Because of its high value, this issue has been widely forged, altered, and repaired over the years. Expert certification from a recognized philatelic authority is essential before buying or selling. Without certification, even an attractive example may lose significant market value. The 5-cent Franklin stamp also represents a time when postage was a luxury rather than a convenience. 5 cents was a significant amount in the mid-19th century, and stamps of this denomination were used for heavier letters or longer distance mail. This historical context adds to the appeal and importance of the stamp among collectors worldwide. For collectors in the UK and around the globe, this stamp is often regarded as a museum-level item. It connects early American postal history with the broader development of global communication, making it a prized addition to any serious old world stamp collection. To preserve such a valuable stamp, proper storage is absolutely essential. It should be kept in archival quality mounts, handled minimally, and stored in a stable environment free from humidity, heat, and light exposure. Careful preservation ensures that its value and beauty endure for future generations. Next up, the United States half-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp, a remarkable and historically important issue that holds a special place in the world of philately and remains highly collectible even today. The half-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp was issued during a time when postage rates were extremely low and everyday communication relied entirely on physical mail. Featuring the familiar and respected portrait of Benjamin Franklin, this stamp honors the man who not only helped shape the United States as a nation, but also played a crucial role in building its early postal system. Franklin's contribution to organized mail delivery is the reason his image appears so prominently on early American postage. This stamp is easily recognized by its bright orange to red-orange color, bold rectangular frame, and finely engraved portrait of Benjamin Franklin facing forward. The inscription U.S. postage and the denomination 1/2 cent clearly mark its purpose. The engraving quality reflects the precision and artistry of early 20th century stamp production, making it visually striking despite its small size and low original face value. When discussing the market value today in U.S. dollars, condition is once again the most important factor. A heavily used half-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp with strong cancellation marks, rough perforations, or faded color typically sells for around $1,900 to $2,400. These stamps are still collectible and commonly found, making them ideal for beginner collectors who want to own a classic piece of American postal history. A stamp in good to very good condition with balanced centering, intact perforations, and a clean, readable design can command prices in the range of $2,000 to $3,000 in today's market. These examples are popular among collectors building traditional U.S.-type collections or Franklin-themed pages. If the stamp is in very fine or extremely fine condition, showing sharp detail, strong original color, and minimal cancellation, its value increases significantly. In today's collector market, such well-preserved examples often sell for $4,000 to $7,000, especially if the stamp has excellent visual appeal or a neat cancellation that enhances rather than distracts from the design. Unused or mint condition half-cent Benjamin Franklin stamps are far more desirable and much scarcer. A mint stamp with original gum, no hinge marks, and no flaws can be valued anywhere from $10,000 to $16,000, depending on the exact issue, printing method, and overall quality. Professionally graded and certified examples can exceed these values, particularly at competitive auctions. Collectors should also be aware that the half-cent denomination itself adds historical importance. This stamp reflects a time when postage costs were incredibly affordable and communication was a daily necessity for businesses, newspapers, and private individuals. As postal rates increased over time, such low denomination stamps disappeared, making the half-cent Franklin a symbol of an earlier era in postal history. Authentication is another key consideration. While this stamp is not among the rarest U.S. issues, counterfeits and altered stamps do exist. Serious collectors often rely on expert certificates to confirm originality, especially for high-grade or mint examples. A verified stamp not only offers peace of mind, but also strengthens long-term value. For collectors in the UK and worldwide, the half-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp is a perfect addition to any classic world stamp collection. It combines historical significance, attractive design, and steady market demand, making it appealing to both hobby collectors and long-term investors. To protect its value, always store the stamp in acid-free mounts or albums, away from moisture, heat, and direct sunlight. Proper handling and storage can preserve its condition for generations, ensuring it remains a valuable and meaningful collectible. Next up, the United States 1-cent Benjamin Franklin stamp, a true legend of philately that continues to attract collectors, investors, and stamp lovers even in today's modern digital age. The stamp you are looking at features the portrait of Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States and a key figure in early American postal history. Benjamin Franklin was the first Postmaster General of the United States, which is why his image appears on so many early American stamps. This particular 1-cent Franklin stamp was originally issued in the late 19th century and was used for everyday domestic postage, making it extremely common in circulation during its time, yet highly important in historical value. This 1-cent Franklin stamp is printed in a distinctive blue color with classic engraved details that reflect the craftsmanship of early stamp production. The design includes the bold U.S. postage lettering at the top and 1 cent clearly printed at the bottom. The fine lines, ornamental borders, and side profile of Franklin represent the golden age of engraved stamp printing, a style that many collectors still consider unmatched in beauty and durability. Now let's talk about what really matters to collectors today, the market value of this stamp in today's dollars. The value of a 1 cent Benjamin Franklin stamp depends heavily on several key factors, including condition, centering, perforations, color strength, and whether the stamp is used or unused. A heavily used stamp with visible cancellation marks, worn edges, or faded color may only be worth around $100 to $500 in today's market. These examples are still collectible, but are mainly valued as entry-level pieces for beginner collectors. A stamp in good condition with clean perforations, decent centering, and a clear portrait can typically sell for $1,000 to $3,000, especially if the cancellation mark is light and does not obscure Franklin's face. These are the most commonly traded examples on the market and are very popular among collectors who focus on classic U.S. stamps. If the stamp is in very fine to extremely fine condition with sharp corners, strong blue color, and excellent centering, the value can increase significantly. In today's stamp market, such examples can sell for $5,000 to $6,500 and sometimes even more if the stamp has special characteristics such as an unusual cancellation, plate variety, or strong eye appeal. Unused or mint condition examples of the 1 cent Benjamin Franklin stamp are much rarer and more valuable. A mint stamp with original gum on the back, no hinge marks, and no damage can be worth anywhere from $7,000 to over $10,000, depending on the exact issue, printing type, and overall preservation. Certified examples graded by professional philatelic organizations can command even higher prices at auctions. Another important factor that collectors should always check is authenticity. Due to the popularity of Benjamin Franklin stamps, forgeries and reproductions exist. Serious collectors often rely on expert certificates to confirm genuine issues, especially when dealing with higher value examples. Having a certified stamp not only protects your investment, but also increases its resale value. This stamp is not just a piece of paper, it is a historical artifact that tells the story of early American communication, commerce, and craftsmanship. Millions of letters once traveled across cities and towns carrying this very stamp, making it a silent witness to everyday life more than a century ago. That historical significance is a major reason why demand for this stamp remains strong even today. For collectors in the UK and around the world, the 1 cent Benjamin Franklin stamp represents an essential part of global philately. It is often one of the first classic US stamps added to an international collection and is highly recommended for anyone building a serious stamp portfolio focused on history and long-term value. Before you buy or sell this stamp, always examine condition carefully. Compare recent auction results and store your stamps properly in protective albums or mounts to preserve their value. Proper storage away from moisture, sunlight, and handling damage can make a huge difference over time. Thank you for watching Stamps Old World UK, where we uncover the true value and history behind classic stamps from around the world. If you enjoy learning about rare stamps, market values, and hidden collectibles, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the fascinating world of philately.